friends, and welcome back to my channel. So I had an idea. I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm doing it, so here we are. But I was a bit inspired by the Pinup Mommy. I think that's her name. She's on TikTok and Instagram, and she went through some vintage yearbooks, and it was really cool. This is not a yearbook, but I do have what was my grandmother's kind of like, it's kind of like a yearbook where people sign, you know, their name and they might say a little something. I have one from class of 1936. I have to be careful because it's trying to fall apart. So class from 1936 through 37. And I love this one because it has like a velvety feel. But this one is class of 39 and 40. My grandmother was born in 1923, so I'm trying to figure out 23, 33. So yeah, this is definitely high school. And to think that these are nearing 100 years old, especially this one, is kind of crazy. So anyways, let's delve in and see what her pals had to say. So I'm going in chronological order because I'm that person. My grandfather actually used to read the newspaper backwards to forwards, like he used to read that. I don't know how he did it. That would drive me bonkers. So in here, the back kind of is coming off, so I won't have to juggle it. I'm just going to carefully lay it there. So I noticed there's like, it is a school type deal. So this is class officers, class colors. She didn't feel any of that in. Folks that I have met. I don't know what that would be. Maybe famous people? I don't know. This one that says social. So like a social event. Sports. And I honestly cannot see what she wrote. I don't even know if that's her handwriting, because I can usually pick up her handwriting very well. Nicknames and nonsense. And I've got like a little court jester. And Mog or Mag, okie dokie. I don't think that's her handwriting either. And then we come to blank pages. Blank pages. And then here is where we start seeing writing. So obviously I'm not going to do every single page because that would be a very long video, but I'm going to pick out some of my favorites as we go along. So this one is really cute. It sounds like a little poem, and it probably was. It was written July 29th, 1936, and it says, "Dear Virginia." Now my grandmother, her name was Julia Virginia, which I'm obviously named after her, but everyone called her by her middle name. So it'd be Virginia or Jenny most of the time. I don't know how often I have ever heard anyone call her Julia unless it was official. So it says, "Dear Virginia, when you're married and live on the sea, send me a letter by the COD. Signed, Evelyn Brown." And that is what it says. Very cute, sweet, and to the point. "Dear Virginia, rabbits are frisky and full of fleas. Boys are twisty and hard to please." I love it. "Yours till butterflies." Oh, I get it, butterflies. "Forget me not, a friend always, Betty Stone." Written July 30th, 1936. I love it, especially the boys part. I get it. Betty knew what she was talking about. "Dear Jenny, when your life on earth is ended and your path no more you trod, may your name in gold be written in the autograph of God." I love it. "Love always, Evelyn Wages." I think that's a family member. I'm gonna have to ask my mom about that. I'm pretty sure that's a family member. "When you are old and cannot see, put on your specs and think of me. With love, Louise E. Yours till catfish hatch kittens." Okay. Oh my gosh, this was written very hard to see by her brother Horace. Horace looked like Gregory Peck, by the way, so I'll have to find a photo to show you guys, but he always reminded us of Gregory Peck. Some write for fun, some write for fame, but I only write to sign my name. As a brother, alright. Yours till elephants roost on toothpick. What is this with everybody and the animals, man? Your brother Horace. I remember that. Till elephants roost on toothpicks. In the showers of life, when you need an umbrella, may yours be upheld by a handsome young fella. Signed, Jim. October 27th, 1937. Dear Virginia, if of me you never think, my heart will always shrink and shrink and shrink. Your classmate Mary Cook. Dear Virginia, if you get to heaven before I do, dig a little hole and put me through. Here we go. Yours till elephants roost in trees. Well, that sounds a little more comfortable than toothpicks. What is this with the animals? Till catfish hatch kittens. That one, yeah. Ooh, someone like me, someone wrote a lot. Dearest Virginia, love is like a bump. No. Yeah, my experience is like a bump. Dearest Virginia, love is like a lump of gold, hard to get and hard to hold. In my heart, the love for you that's there, turn it to gold and you would be a millionaire. Now that's cute. Love and best wishes, Hazel. I hope not a day of your life shall be blue as this page. That is so, so sweet. When you get old and ugly, well, she did not get ugly. As much as folks generally do, man, this person. Remember that you have a friend that's old and ugly too. An old pal, Eula May. Remember the days at Old Red Oak. And Red Oak was a place where my grandmother grew up, or the area where she grew up. I guess Betty wanted to reinforce and re-give her advice. So Betty Stone says again on September 25th, rabbits are frisky and full of fleas, boys are twisty and hard to please. So apparently she wanted to remind my grandmother of this, as she had written on July 30th, 1936. We see you, Betty. I think Betty has a few issues here with boys, understandably so. Dear Virginia, I've been to college, I've been to school, but when it comes to learning, I'm an educated fool. Always a friend, Dorothy Duncan. Yours till butterfly. I love the originality. So much originality. Oh, this is lovely, I think. I haven't got all the way down. I've learned they start out really nice and then, I don't know. It says here, October 27th, 1937. He also put College Park, Georgia. Dear Virginia, when you get old and cannot wiggle, think of me and you will giggle. Your friend Sam Cook? Or maybe that's Sarah, I don't know. It says, always remember our history class, Honey Bunch. Ooh, Gloria sounds like she was very independent. She says here, Dear Virginia, when you get married and living in ease, I'll be single and doing as I please. Love, Gloria Hatcher. Gloria knew what was up. This is very lovely. Dear Fat Stuff, it's so funny it makes me laugh thinking you want my autograph. Yours, oh Jesus, help me. Yours, here's a new one. Till chickens roost on camels' backs. Forget me not, old Tom Cook. Okay. Everybody had something witty to say, didn't they? This one says, Dear, oh Virginia, but they've abbreviated like VA. Do you love me or do you not? You told me once, but I darn forgot. Love, John Lance. Ooh, Johnny. Oh, we got the pretty pink pages. Again, we have someone that wrote quite a bit. This is me most of the time. Got a lot to say, but I do it best through writing. And we have here, you're still butterflies. Ooh. January 26th, it's my birthday, except I wasn't born in 1941. See, Dear Virginia, remember our good times at West Georgia, especially the fourth Sunday in January of 1941. What a beautiful sunny day, and so much noise, we couldn't even study our lessons. If Martha were here, maybe she could make everyone get quiet so you and I could get something done. We don't worry though, we'll get by some way. Always be as good as I am and you'll be an angel. Don't forget my address. Forever a friend, Eunice Norman. Wonder what the noise was about. Yours till the eggplant lays eggs. I have to admit, this sounds like my type of humor. Dear Virginia, you'll have many a friend, you'll have many of a lover. So as to make room for them all, I'll write on the cover, your friend Polly Nixon. School day memories of Virginia Davis. Oh, she actually filled these out now. So the president, or the class officers, the president was John Austin, vice president Ward Green, secretary Clara Barnett, reporters Catherine Howell, bus manager, businessman. Bus. I'm thinking school bus. Okay, business manager. Wow, okay. I need to go back to school. Class colors, blue and white. And then she didn't. Oh, folks I have met. Now this is truly me. My grandmother said I was a lot like her. I will attest to that because the sarcasm, or what I would hope to be wittiness, folks I have met. Me. Definitely something that I would be doing or saying or writing. Oh, she's got the list of all the boys on the baseball team, apparently. Nicknames and nonsense. It appears that she had quite a collection of nicknames. Some of them are Snooks, Chicken, Jenny, of course. Squirt Blossom? That's so weird. Cedar Brain, Tubby Earl, CD Speck. Sounds like a nickname for me because I'm so short. Susie Q, Duck, Kitty. I like Kitty. So at the top of the nicknames section here, it says, it ain't what you do, it's the way, no, it's what you, it's the way what you do it. Blah, blah, blah. It ain't what you do, it's the way what you do it. And then also in the nickname section, it's got Flatfoot Flugie, or if it's a Flugie or Flugie. That's actually an old song, and I don't know if my grandmother knew this, but Flatfoot Flugie, essentially in the 40s and late 30s, it was meaning a woman who obviously was a prostitute that had a sexually transmitted disease. Yeah, a little history for those who think the music back then was always, you know, crystal clear, lily white. They had kind of hidden meanings too. I've actually thought about, not that I want to be, you know, talking nasty, but I've thought about like doing an educational video on that because I don't know, it's just, I still find it fascinating. It's obviously not like, today in our music it's so out there, you don't have to guess, we just say a lot of the things, but we still have also innuendos or kind of hidden meanings, and I thought it'd be cool to see what some of the vintage hidden meanings were. Okay, on to the autographs. This was written April 22nd, 1940 by Betty Stone. She was the one that was writing about how boys are twisted. She says, "Dear Virginia, I wish you much success and happiness in the future. I've enjoyed knowing you through all the long years and hope I will continue to know you for a long time. I appreciate the words you have carried for me." The wood? She put quotations. I can't quite tell what it is, but obviously there's quotations there for a reason, so I do not know what that means. But "Dear Virginia, may you sit on the tack of success and rise rapidly." I would rise rapidly too if I sat on a tag. "I have enjoyed knowing you all through high school. A friend, Laura Redding." I gotta remember that. "May you sit on the tack of success and rise rapidly." That's a good thing to put when someone graduates. I gotta remember this. I'm not really sure what that says, but I don't think they did either. Oh, this is funny. "Dear Virginia, as sure as the vine grows around the stump, Scott is your darling sugar lump. A classmate, Frank Harper." I think Scott Hudgens or Scott Hodges, I don't know, just the name Scott I'm very familiar with. My grandmother, she seemed to be involved with him for a while because if I'm remembering correctly, I don't know how it happened, but Scott, my grandfather, Carl, and my grandmother somehow were all going to go somewhere, and Scott and my grandfather kind of got annoyed with each other, and I guess my grandmother, she was like, "I'm not going to be around this immaturity, forget this, I'm leaving." Or either that, or maybe my grandfather, I don't know, but there was kind of a little issue, and yeah, so the name Scott, I know Scott is. I think we have a picture of him somewhere, or who I think is Scott. "Dear Virginia, Virginia now, Virginia ever. Dave is now, but not forever. A classmate, Myrtle Aiken, April 22nd, 1940. That is so cute. Oh well. "Dear Tubby, when you get married and live down south, remember me by my big mouth." "Dear Virginia, as you slide down the banister of success, remember me as a splinter in your career. Love, Virginia Camp." "Dear Virginia, I've enjoyed knowing you and hope you will always be successful. Your friend, Thelma James." Excuse handwriting, I am on bus. A friend, Josh Mann. He had a lot to say, didn't he? "You, like the letter U, are too cute to be forgotten. Your classmate, Horace Darrell." That is so funny though. That's kind of like how we abbreviate things now with texting and whatnot. Well, I don't, but a lot of people do. Oh, this very strong handwriting. I like how she does her F in her name. "So, dear Virginia, I'm not going to make a speech about success because there's no use. Your success will be what you make it. A classmate, Frances Peak or Pat." I love how she does her little fancy F. A friend, Nelson Cook. That's about as verbal as that Josh Mann was. "Dear Virginia, when you forget flowers, flowers forget dew. When angels forget heaven, then I'll forget you. Your classmate, Alma Bradley." "Dear Virginia, in your chain of friendships, regard me as a link. Your friend, Betty Barnes." Oh, wow. I am not even going to venture to try to read this because it is a bit on the difficult side. Wowee. Oh, she's talking about boys, I think. Or is this a boy who wrote this? Scott. Oh, this is Scott. Well, now we know that Scott's handwriting left a lot to be desired. I am going to write on back to some room. Scott, come on, man. You dated my grandmother. I want to know what you got to say, and your handwriting's this bad? Oh, gosh. This is so disappointing. Listen, I'm going to try to read this later, and I'll give a little update on Instagram or something. Dear Virginia, if I had a head of lettuce, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd give a leaf to all my friends and save the heart for you, another senior, Emily Lewis. That is adorable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I couldn't read all of them, and a lot of them seem to be kind of the same, like the same poem or the same saying, especially the butterflies and, you know, the elephants rest on whatever the case may be. But I just thought it'd be really fun to do this. I haven't known really anybody who's done like the autograph books. They've done the yearbooks, which I know I have my grandfather's, 2 of his old yearbooks. I don't think I have his high school. Well, maybe I do, because he ended up going to military school. I don't think he had yet graduated. I don't know, honestly. He went to college after the war. So anyways, I don't know, but I can see if there's anything written in there, anything that'd be worth a video. But if you enjoyed this and would like to see more occasional, just kind of sitting down and thumbing through mementos or old things like that, just let me know in the comments. Thank you again so much for watching. I'm trying to get the hang of this, and I feel more and more confident in front of the camera, and I have a lot of ideas planned. So just keep an eye on my channel, and I want to try to upload more frequently now. Hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you later. Bye!